Hello, hello, hello. Hi. Yes, I suppose I did not mean to loop it for a third time. Usually I only let my intro play once or twice depending on how prepared I am. This time I was extra not prepared and I was about to start off the second loop and I realized I didn't have my webcam open. So, yeah. I'm very, very prepared and professional. I will be saying this right now. I think today is going to be a bit of a shorter stream. I think we're probably only going to get one puzzle done, maybe. Bit of chatting, but only one puzzle, probably. Not feeling the greatest today, and I don't want to bring you guys down with me too much. But thank you all for showing up. I really, really appreciate it. Hello everyone. Hi Kex, hi Rika, hi JP, hi Nimby, hi Chris, hi Nasty, hi Doctor, hi Piggy, hi Seabase, hi Squly, hi Salty Boy, hi Piggy, and then hello Ray, hi Aya, hi Sumo, hi Icefox, hi Flauschbaum, hi Thor, hi Laser, hello, hello, hello. Yeah, we can hear it in your voice. Guess things haven't improved. I'm gonna be honest. The things that are making me feel this way, I doubt are going to improve within the next month. But I'm just gonna try to find ways to cope with it. Hi, Tinga Piddles. Hi, welcome in, welcome in. Also, Kegs, thank you for the super chats. I really appreciate it. What was it? I had the first image. Oh, you had another me? Oh my gosh, this is so exciting. Because I think I mentioned before how in people's dreams, I think I've been in, at least what people have told me, I've been in 2 people's dreams before. And I'm pretty sure I was a cashier in both. So, if I'm anything but a cashier, I'm happy, man. Do your health improve? Yeah, I mean, I can take a full deep breath now, which is a massive bonus. I still cough and splutter a lot, and I still have what I was considered to be like a whooping cough. But hey, I can breathe, so yeah, I'm doing better. Hi, Suful, hello. Also, hi, Mio. You build a time machine, but all the mechanics got teleported to all of us, so you jump through time. Collecting us all back while avoiding dangers of time periods all over. Dang. That's pretty cool. You know what? That's a cool concept for a video game. That'd be a very cool concept for a video game. Like, what if you had, like these certain... You know how in, like, video games you can, like, switch between superpowers? You have maybe you have water powers, fire powers, ice powers. What if you did that, but with time periods? And every time you switched to a different time period, the level would change in some way. Like maybe if it was older, like the enemies would be bigger and look like dinosaurs. Or when it's more modern, there's machinery that you can use around. I don't know. It'd be a cool concept, but difficult to pull off, I bet. I hope you had a lovely day so far, Mia. I'm having a day. I had a nice morning. Sorry. I had a nice morning. Hope you're doing alright? Alright, yellow super chat. Super chat love my yellow issue with the voice of honey and the personality so cute has a diabetic hazard signs on it. That is very, very sweet of you. I don't feel like my voice sounds like honey right now. I'm a bit out of it, but hey, I'm here. Breathing bonus is good. I get panicky when my chest gets too congested. Tell me about it. The worst moments, though, I will say, is when I have a coughing fit, because I realize that at moments I've had coughing fits and I can't breathe afterwards. Like I can't breathe because I'm coughing too much. That's the worst. That's definitely for sure the worst, because yeah, I can't breathe at all, and then that sucks. That freaking sucks. Anyways, I hope everyone's had a wonderful day today. I mean, I'm despite saying like, oh, I haven't been having the best day, I'm still having a pretty good day. I will say the puzzle we're doing today is going to be very difficult. I'm going to make it a bit easier by adjusting the background, but I'm still going to make it difficult, and you guys are going to hate me by the end of it, and that's okay. Hello, I'm new here. Love your vibe. Always love Arsons. Hell yeah. Well, welcome in, Jojo. Lovely to have you in here, and I'm glad you're enjoying yourself so far. Hope you get better soon. I hope I do too. I don't know what it is. Well, you know specifically, I hope I get better for karaoke. Actually, it'd be okay if I didn't, because then I have something to blame it on. I have like 1 hour and a half free right now. Well, I'm glad you decided to spend it over here with us. Hello, hello, hi Rika. I've had COVID all week, so I still can't breathe. At least you can, Mia. Honestly, I think this might be COVID because I've had this for going on a month now, and it still hasn't cleared up. So, yeah. No, yeah, it's been a month now. Oh, Lord. Oh God. Yeah, no, I've had whatever this is for about a month now, and whew, it's fun. Enable rotation. I don't hate you guys that much. I don't hate you guys that much, okay? I only want to challenge you, not drive you to madness. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't. Please don't stress yourself. Your heart's on point. Well, I appreciate it, and I am going to try to stick by that. But also, I'm terrible at holding myself accountable with stuff like that. Oh, I'm so terrible. But I will try. I will try. Animated puzzle plus rotation, never distinguish a burn the bridge with us. Yeah, no. Animated puzzle, rotation, pieces don't start out organized. Yeah. You guys would love me. The plan is, the reason I'm having a short stream today is, I think my plan is, I am going to do this puzzle. Then I'm going to climb into my nice warm bed. Because nothing else is warm. Everything else is freezing. But I'm going to climb into my nice warm bed. I'm going to curl up. I'm going to fall asleep, and I'm going to sleep for like 16 hours. That's the plan. That is the plan. Okie dokie. And then, sorry, sorry, I'm going a bit insane right now. I'm just a tad bit insane right now, but I hope everyone's having a nice day. Like I said, I'm not having the best time, but hey, I'm having a nice day because I get to spend it with you guys now, and that's what matters. 16 hours? That's like cryo sleep. Yeah. My record sleep is 23 hours. Because one day I was awake for about 4 days straight. Because I had a really, really bad, painful ear infection that wouldn't allow me to sleep. And I was in an area where there were no hospitals. Like, there were no hospitals within hundreds and hundreds of miles. So I just had to grin and bear it. And then by the time I got to the hospital, I got it fixed. Everything was fine. And then I slept for 23 hours. It was definitely an experience, but hey, I'm just glad that I was able to sleep at that point. It was, yeah. It was a time, let's just say that. I'm glad you got through that. Yeah, that's real bed rotting. No, it wasn't bed. I don't think I'd count that as bed rotting though, because I wasn't bed rotting. I was just in a basically comatose. I was just basically comatose, but I think bed rotting would, I define bed rotting as like when you're really just not doing anything, just sitting in bed. Sleeping, that's fine. That's not bed rotting. That's just, I mean, using my free will, I guess. Using my free will to sleep for 23 hours. Hi, Bison. Pro EPA? Yeah, I'm going to the Pro League. Oof, I'm going to the Pro Leagues, guys. I'm trying to get something set up. Sorry about this. Sorry about a bit of a wait. I'm trying to make the puzzle even slightly easier for you guys. Okay? Okay? We're gonna make it doable for you guys. I hope you don't mind. I hope you don't mind that I'm trying to make it a generally more enjoyable experience for you. Word puzzle. It's coming. It's coming. I swear. I swear. Puzzle coming. Be patient. Be patient with me, please. You would not want to do the puzzle like it is right now. Trust me. I would. Oh, I totally would, but you guys would kill me. I know what you guys think of my solid color jigsaw puzzles. Because I love solid color jigsaw puzzles. I think they're so much fun. But I understand that is a very unpopular opinion. And that's okay. It is what it is. We can agree to disagree. I'm just making the background not so plain by getting my little whatchamacallit, my little stamps. Okay. It's still gonna be painful for you guys, but hey! That's what you signed up for, right? I'm sure. Anyways, let me get it up for you guys now. Chippy, hi! Welcome in! It has been a while, hasn't it? Welcome back, welcome back. Hope you're doing well. It's back to the paint booth with me for now. Have a good day. No worries, Chippy. Thank you for swinging by. And good luck with your work. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Was it weird waking up and seeing the sun barely move since sleep? Yeah, no, I woke up, I looked at my phone, I was like, what? I was like, I swear I swear I slept, you know, like I swear. I swear I went to sleep, like, and I didn't check the time when I went to sleep. I just know I went to sleep around that time, and I was like, what? I was like, I went without sleep for about 3 or 4 days, and then I only sleep for what I assumed was about an hour, but no, it was 23. So hey, It is what it is. I may eat so many of the pieces when no one's looking. Please don't. Please, please, please don't. I quite like the jigsaw puzzle pieces. And it would be quite nice to keep them around. Okay. Room is created. Let me invite you guys. Tired voice, oh my gosh. Tired voice Mia sounds kind of more mature. That's what people used to tell me whenever I did my morning streams more regularly. People would tell me that a lot. And I mean, people like that. And if you like that, then I'm glad you do. Anyways, here is the puzzle link. I will get it up for everybody first. Who are you? I'm Mia Fenimore. I'm your British mechanic extraordinaire. One day we have to do a really hard puzzle, Mia. One day I'm gonna, on April Fool's Day, this is your warning. On April Fool's Day, we're gonna do a solid color jigsaw puzzle. And it's gonna be your problem. It's gonna be your problem. But no, let me pop out my chat real quick so I can see you guys better. No, we are doing a wonderful, wonderful piece of art, which is done by the lovely Kano Shigeru, 27. Incredible, incredible artist. However, there are yes, I'm changing room settings real quick. However, it's black and white, and it has a single color background where we can select all pieces. I fixed that. Also, hi, Axel. Hi. Hello, hello. I made a poem about you. That scares me. let me hear it then. Let me make sure you can see this. I forgot that was the last puzzle we did. This is what it's gonna be. I added the stars in the background. The stars aren't usually there, but I added the stars to make it a tad bit easier. I will say only a tad bit easier. You guys can't get away that easy. And then we'll bring this up. Boink. It is 900 pieces, which I think isn't too difficult. I don't think that's too bad. But hopefully you guys don't kill me. Hello, puzzle time, is it? It is, it's puzzle time. I love puzzles. If you're new here, maybe, I know a few people found me through Deep Rock Galactic, which I'm very, very happy about, because I cannot wait to get back to that game. And so I'm having there's people here that are actually going to look forward to me doing it. But yeah, no, if you're new here, welcome. We do a lot of puzzles over here. You don't have to join if you don't want to, otherwise it's just a regular chatting stream. It's all good. I'm just happy to be here. Yeah, no, I love me some difficult jigsaw puzzles. And I've talked about this before, whenever I do jigsaw puzzles, because sometimes I'll join the public jigsaw puzzles that are on this website. What I'll do is I will sometimes I will join just the regular public jigsaw puzzles, and within those I always delegate myself to doing the really difficult parts. So I'll always make sure that I'm the one doing the ones with, let's say, solid colors or repeating patterns, stuff like that. But that's what I enjoy. I love it. I think it's very similar to when I've talked before about how I really love doing menial tasks. I really love doing just menial tasks. It's my favorite thing in the world. So I think whenever I do jigsaw puzzles, I seek that out again. And hey, it may be a bit whatchamacallit, not controversial. It might be the most unpopular way to do jigsaw puzzles, but I enjoy it. There's one puzzle in particular that I really want to do. It was a jigsaw puzzle challenge created by, I believe it was Heinz, the ketchup company. And now there are some, I need to preface this by saying there are some very, very good solid color jigsaw puzzles. Usually the ones by, I believe, Ravensburger, the Crypt ones they're called. They are incredible. If you look up Ravensburger Crypt solid color jigsaw puzzle, you'll see what I mean. They are very well designed in a way that I think is consumer friendly and casual jigsaw puzzle player friendly. And because the way they do it is there'll be one solid color. They don't lie about that. The jigsaw puzzle is one solid color. However, the way they go around it is they make all the colors, pieces even, sorry. All the pieces different shapes. So that even though all the puzzle pieces are the same color, you work off it by shape, and they're all such unique pieces that, you know, you really can't mess up. I think the way they did that is incredible, and I want to own one so badly because you can choose your own color. You can choose your custom color. You can choose any color at all, any single color from the entire hex wheel, and they'll make it into one of their puzzles for you. And I think that's so cool. That's so cool. And I'd love to do that one day. Absolutely love to do that one day. However, the one I was talking about, the Heinz one. Even with this puzzle on this website, while the changes in the pieces aren't that significant, there are still changes in the pieces. You can see that there are changes. There are slight changes. Like these, let's look at these ones in particular. Like, even though they follow the standard thing of 4 sides, and this has 2 out and 2 in, and this has 3 out and 1 in, they still can't fit together because the curvature is different. You know? I think that's a really good way of doing it. It makes it so that the pieces aren't crazily unique in a way that would make it possibly too easy. But it also does it in a way that's not going to make you feel like you're getting cheated out of anything, you know? Heinz, however, when they decided to make their jigsaw puzzle, I do not know what person on their team decided it'd be a good idea when they decided this, but they made it so that all their pieces were the standard puzzle cut, which means they followed the standard formula of having like the pieces that have 2 ins, 2 outs, maybe 1 in, 3 outs, all that, but there was no differentiation of the size at all, and because it was all one solid color as well. So technically, if you weren't psychotic like I would be if I had this puzzle, you would be able to solve this puzzle in thousands of different ways, and I mean thousands. There were so many ways you could solve this puzzle just because all the pieces were literally the same color and the same shape. However, as miserable as that sounds, and trust me, it would be. If I was to do this, I would be miserable, but I would be so happy. As miserable as it would be, and while you could say, after completing it, oh, I've done it, you know, you can put these pieces together however you want, and I've done it. You could say that, sure. But because of the way the machine cuts it, there's always going to be slight errors. So if you hold a torch underneath the puzzle, if you can see light shining through between the pieces, then they're not a match. So the entire time, you would have to double check by shining a torch through to make sure then there was no light passing through, otherwise that's wrong. And you're gonna have to try with another piece that is the same color and the same shape. How much are the puzzles, as in price? The Heinz ones or the Ravensburger ones? Do you play in public undercover? Never saw you around? Maybe. Who knows? If you ever see someone doing a jigsaw puzzle in public, there's a chance that could be me. Just got my hair done differently, maybe. But no, I really want to do the regular Ravensburger crypt puzzles because, like I said, while they're all one color, I think it's an enjoyable one color experience. I have to say right now, the Heinz one color jigsaw puzzle experience would not be fun. Do I want to do it just to say that I've done it? Hell yeah! Is that just because I want to brag about it? Yeah. It would not be a smart idea to do whatsoever. But hey, when has anything I've done been a smart idea? Gotta stay with the theming. Either way, well, I think they're both probably reasonably priced, unless maybe the Heinz one was. I know it was like for a special event they did, so it may have only been available for a limited time. So that may have artificially bumped up the price. I'm not entirely certain though. I'm really not certain though. And Ravensburger ones are always generally cheap. Puzzles can sometimes get expensive, but Ravensburger are one of the good, more like budget ones. They're not going to be one of the super expensive ones, because I think there are some very, very expensive puzzle brands. One of them I want to buy from them so bad. There is this one jigsaw puzzle company which the name of it slips my mind right now. But the reason their puzzles are so expensive is because they collaborate with new and different artists all the time. So they're paying the artists, and I think they bump up the price because of that. But the artwork they get is beautiful. It's so good. But because of that, the prices are pretty high, and it's like, I can't afford this. I can't justify spending this on the jigsaw puzzle, you know? It's like, yeah, I could afford it, but I wouldn't be able to eat for the next couple of weeks. But they are truly, truly beautiful jigsaw puzzles. Truly, truly beautiful. Good heavens. Hi, Pete. Welcome back. Also, hi, Sparks. I didn't say hi. Roses are red, birds are blue. Once my comments are red, I can't stop loving you. That's very sweet. Would that be one of the 12-hour streams? What, the Heinz one? God, no. And I say this because we would be able to complete it in 12 hours. You would not be able to complete it within 12 hours, I can tell you that. There is somebody I watch on YouTube called Karen Puzzles, and she does what her name says. She does a lot of jigsaw puzzles, and I think she's great. I love her. And she attempted to do the Heinz thing. I forgot. I watched a video about it a good while ago, but I've forgotten whether she actually completed it or not. But it drove her to madness. It really drove her to madness. What? Jigsaw puzzle fun to Mia Cakes? What the hell? Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Thank you. This will go towards my jigsaw puzzle funds. Trust me. Thank you. I think I've said this before, and I'll say it again. Whenever people donate and say to use this for something specific, I will. I will use that for jigsaw puzzles. Thank you, Gex. How long do these take? Well, usually when it's an easier puzzle than this, it will take about an hour. But this is a much, much more difficult puzzle than we're used to. So, I mean, if you guys don't want to play for that exact reason, that is A-okay. If you don't want to play for any other reason, that is also A-okay. I'm not going to hold you hostage. You're free to go whenever you want. I just like chatting with you. And like I said, I'm not talking about this jigsaw puzzle. I'm just talking in general. So if you want to stick around just to chat, I'd love to have you around. Who cares about eating when you can have classy art? True, true. That is a good point. My favourite artist, though, unfortunately, I could never afford a piece from. Because he's famous and his pieces cost like $1 million. Without exaggeration. So instead I have to go to museums and look at them there. No, it's for the best. If I had that kind of money, I'd be irresponsible. I've seen some of the puzzle boxes say 4 to 6 years, but do they really take that long to finish? Well, for me, it only takes about 2 years. So, take that, jigsaw puzzle companies. Take that! I really hope I can see some of my favorite artists' works in person again. My favorite artist is a Chinese painter called Wu Guanzong, or Wu. I don't know how to pronounce it properly. Wu Guanzhong, possibly. He is an incredible artist, and I've seen his paintings in person before. It was so cool. I was freaking out. I was freaking out so bad. Such an incredible experience. However, the saddest part about it was that in the exhibit that I saw them at, photos weren't allowed, so I wasn't allowed to take photos. So I didn't get photos of them. But they exist within my mind, and I know I saw them. It's beautiful. You should look it up. Wu as in W-U, and then Guanzong as in G-U-A-N-Z-H-O-N-G, I believe. I'm bad at spelling, though. I absolutely adore his paintings. I have so many little postcards of his paintings on them. Oh my gosh, if I was rich, like if I was, I mean stupidly rich. I don't mean like rich as in what I consider rich. I mean like if I was rich as in billionaire rich, I would totally try to buy one of his paintings. Totally. But I'm not billionaire rich. And honestly, I'm kind of glad I'm not gonna do that, because I feel like his paintings belong in a museum. Like they belong in a museum, and I'm happy that they're there. And you don't want a rich fuck like me taking that away from you. Everyone deserves to see his paintings in person. Didn't have many versions of paintings in the gift shop. Yes, they did, Lazy Boy. That's why I have the postcards. That's why I have all the postcards. I had mini postcards of his paintings, and I bought every single one that they had. Not obviously every single copy, but I bought every single unique painting of his that they had in postcard form. If I had that much money, I'd buy a considerably big manor with a nice garden where I plant crops and have chickens clucking around. Okay, if I was like stupidly rich, first thing I'd do, buy a house. No doubt about it. No questions. It's my dream to be a homeowner one day. And right now, it seems like a bit of a pipe dream. But if there was any possible, feasible chance I could make that happen, aka I was rich, I would do that immediately. Like without even thinking. I'd get a house. I wouldn't even, if I'm talking like stupidly rich, wouldn't even have to get a mortgage. How crazy would that be? And then I'd get a big house with a nice garden. Not like a big house, like 2 floors, like a ground floor and a first floor. And a garden. I'd really want to have a garden. And yeah, I think that's the only thing I know for certain I'd do. Is I would buy a house. I think that's the furthest I've thought of if I was like, when I think hypothetically, like, oh, what if I was crazy, stupid rich? That's what I think. It's like, what if I won the lottery? That's all I could tell you that I would do. Is that I'd buy a house. If I was stupid rich, it'd make me a rich by donations. No! Goodness, no. Goodness, no. That's how you end up in one of those TV shows about people who were once billionaires but then lost everything. Look after yourself first. And then once you've done everything that you want, I mean, if any of you do become billionaires, I'm not going to stop you. Turn the painting into a puzzle for us to do someday. Would you guys want to do that? I mean, his paintings would, I will say Wukwanzong's paintings would be a bit more difficult to do since they're not like fully abstract, but they would be considered like abstract paintings. So it would be difficult. But I'd really like to do that. That'd be so cool. I mean, even if you guys would want to as well, though. Hi, Sarah. Hello. Downtown or countryside? Not downtown, not countryside. I think like outskirts. Because like I wouldn't want to live in the bustle of the city. That would be too loud. I'd get too annoyed and I'd hate it. I wouldn't want to live in the middle of nowhere because it'd be the middle of nowhere and I wouldn't be able to do anything. I'd want to live like, probably like maybe like a 10-minute drive away from everything, let's say. So I'd be within reasonable distance, you know? 10-minute drive away from everything, but in a quiet, nice area. That's what I'd like to, that's where I'd like to be. And get one of those nice houses with a driveway. And yeah. I don't know, it'd be nice. Capybara art prints puzzle evening. Yes, wait, we could totally do that as well. Oh my gosh, so many good ideas. So many good ideas. I like doing puzzles with myself because I think it's fun. I'm not a narcissist, I swear. I'm not a narcissist, I swear, please. Please. Sure, okay. Don't give me that face. Mia, you're quite handy, aren't you? When you build your own house, you really like the process. I'm handy, but I'm not that handy. If I could build my own house, I would. But one, I would not be able to afford the property. I wouldn't be able to afford the land to begin with. And two, I'm not an architect. Okay? I'm not an architect. I can't build houses. I can't design houses. I'm not a civil engineer. I'm a mechanical engineer. Nor a civil engineer. Exactly. Mia, love you. How have you been? Hi, Benz. I've been really good. Thank you for asking. I hope you've been good too. Hope everything is going a-okay for you. Boink. That feels like it connects somewhere, but I guess it doesn't. Like, I feel like that's too far high up for an eyebrow, but maybe it is. Maybe I just have spacious eyebrows. You never struck me as a narcissist. You beautifully know it. No! I don't know it. You guys just keep trying to gaslight me into thinking that. And I appreciate it. And now, why a manor? Simple. I'd have a workout room, a library, and I would have a giant tree in the center of the living room. One that would go beyond the roof as well. Okay, that sounds really cool, Pete. However, I question you this. What happens if it rains? How are you gonna stop? How are you going to stop your entire house from ceasing to exist when it rains? Do you have a game plan? Trees don't stop growing. The poor foundation. True. I mean, if you're mega rich, then just get somebody in to fix it every couple of years. Easy peasy. No doubt about it. Wait, where is it? Oh, maybe there's more up here. Oh, it is up there. Such a smart cookie. So I didn't pay attention, you meant the tree? Yeah, to have a small garden around the tree and a small wall of stone to keep the waters in. Okay, but what about from the roof when it rains? You said it goes beyond the roof, right? So you need a hole in the roof. How would that work? I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to pick up what you're putting down. Good evening, Mia. Hi, Duluth. Hi, good evening, good evening. Lovely to have you in here. Currently talking dream houses. See, even if I was like crazy mega rich, I don't think I would be able to, like, I don't think I'd want to own a house over 3 stories. I think 3 stories would be the absolute limits, you know? I think anything more than that and I'd feel swamped and, what's the reverse of claustrophobic? Like when you're scared of big open spaces, like too much space. That's what I'd have. I'd have the reverse of claustrophobia. That's how I'd feel. Agoraphobic? Well, that's for heights. I thought agoraphobic is when you don't go outside. Well, when you're scared of going outside, right? Agoraphobia? Is it agoraphobia? Oh. The more you know. We're actually making pretty good progress for how difficult this puzzle is. I'm pretty proud of us, I'm not gonna lie. You guys love me for choosing this puzzle though, I bet. You guys just love me, I know. Vertigo's for heights, I see. Agoraphobia is correct, I see. Outside is a large excessive amount of space conceivable after all. Oh, wait, that's so true. I thought when people talked about like agoraphobia, I think I assumed it was just for outside. I didn't know it was the fear of like big open spaces. That's pretty cool to know, and the more you know, I guess. Yeah, I feel like even if I was crazy super duper mega rich, I could only three stories would be my most, and that includes like ground floor. So ground floor 1 and 2, because in the UK we count the ground floor as its own floor. So I know Americans go 1, 2, 3, but we do grounds 1, 2, and I would only be able to do grounds 1, 2. Yeah, any more than that, I'm freaking out. I'm freaking out. I'm gonna be like one of those people that wins a lot of money in the lottery and then loses their mind. That's what I would be. How do you feel about Bilbo Baggins' home? A hobbit home? It's cute. I wouldn't mind living in a hobbit home. I don't struggle with claustrophobia that much. The only time I've ever been in claustrophobia, the only time I've ever had claustrophobia is when I've been in a cave. And I feel like that's understandable. Being in a cave is scary as hell. Not including basement? No, including basement. Basements aren't really a thing. Many places in the UK, I mean, most places in the UK are going to be flats or, as you say, apartments. And basements aren't a common thing. I think they are in America though, right? I always hear people talking about basements. Maybe I just talk to some really freaky people and they just have basements for some reason. I have 2 basements? What? You have 2 basements? Save some for the rest of us, my lord. A nose. Huh? Yeah, no, basements aren't really a common thing in the UK. So that was including basements. I think, yeah, having a basement and then 2 floors, that would be cool. I think that would be, if I'm talking super duper mega rich, that would be, I think my dream layout would be ground floor, first floor, and a basement. Never noticed how long her neck is. Don't look at my neck! Don't look at my neck. First was my forehead, now it's my neck. Don't look at my neck. You guys have to understand that to wear my mask as stylishly as I wear it, I have to, you know, make sure my neck is looking long at all times. Please, don't look at it for too long. Damn, someone did fucking 2 basements? I don't even know how. How do you have 2 basements? That's cool though. That's very cool. Big yawn. Big neck. Shut up! Shut up! You guys are so mean. But it's the mouthpiece. Like, there's another mouthpiece. Am I hallucinating? I think I might be. God, I really am losing my mind. I only said it's long, but it doesn't look good. You hate it. You hate it. That's every VTuber though. Not every mechanic though. I'm just the weird mechanic with a long neck. Just don't look at it, okay? Please, please, please ignore. I bully with love. I know. I know. Mia has neck appeal. Whatever that means. Yeah, hey, baby girl. You like, you like girls with long necks? Haha. Well, I'm the girl for you. And then I run. And then I never see them again. Long neck, yellow pattern tool. I'm noticing, yeah, brown accents on my outfit as well. Yes, I'm sure I'm not a giraffe. I mean, to be fair, I never know. I don't really remember much of my family back from my own world. So who knows? Maybe I'm half giraffe. Yeah. You're a mini giraffe? Yeah, I'm a mini giraffe. Mini. Hear that? Mini. Not full-size giraffe. I'm a mini. Small giraffe. No, I'm not. Like I said, as far as I remember. Maybe my memory is so bad that I just completely forgot. But I doubt it. I'd be really worried if my amnesia was that bad. But then again, I don't really know. And unless I suddenly remember, then I'll never know. Hey Mia, back to puzzles I see. Yes, sir. Back to puzzles. Back to really difficult ones. So, if you're a giraffe, your human dad's got some explained to you. What if the mum is human? Well, oh god, I don't want to think about the implications of that. I don't want to think about the implications. I'm shooting this conversation in the foot right now. Pew pew pew. That was the sound of me shooting it. Wait, what the hell? Oh, is that You go up here. Yes. Yes. Maybe it's like an Uma but a giraffe. Ah, yeah. See, that'd be cool. like an Uma Musume, but I'm giraffe. I'd like that. I'd like that. I think that's cool. But no, I doubt that is the case. I really, really doubt that is the case. Ah, lips. Boink. Look at this giraffe. Everyone, every time I don't, it makes me laugh. Don't look at me. Don't laugh at me. I'll cry. I'm really sensitive. I'll cry. I will. Don't test me. I'll burst into tears spontaneously. I can't make myself cry though. I will say that. It was just really difficult because there are sometimes it's like this joke could be so much funnier if I could make myself cry. That's the only times I think it's like, oh man, this joke could be so much funnier if I could do like XYZ. But usually I can never do XYZ and I just have to sigh longingly. Wait, you can't cry on commands? Can you? What? Why are you saying that like it's a normal thing? I don't think it's a normal thing to cry on command. Unless I'm very behind the times. Seeing me cry broke my heart. I'm sorry, I won't cry then. I'm sorry, I was just referencing Scuffle Nickelback lyric. Oh wait. Oh yeah. Look at this giraffe. Every time I do it, it makes me laugh. Beautiful. Beautiful. I'm man, I'm a fake Nickelback fan. I didn't even realise. Ugh, I need to do my Nickelback listening. I need to do more. You will ever see with your hair down? Maybe so. Doing some really good progress. Big stretch. There we go. I'm really proud. Okay, I'm locking in now. I'm really proud of what we've done so far. But I'm locking in. We're gonna do this thing. Do this thing. Shout out to the Mean Girls musical. Not the Mean Girls, the musical, the movie. That sucks. Just Mean Girls, the musical. And just Mean Girls, the movie. But Mean Girls, the musical, the movie sucks. And you cannot convince me otherwise. So don't even try. Don't even try. You will not get very far. How is your new outfit thing coming along, by the way? Any news you're willing to spill? No! No! No info I'm willing to spill at all. But I respect you for trying. I respect the attempt. But no, sir. Alright then, keep your secrets. And I will. Thank you very much. And I will. Got it, goggles done? Hell yeah! See? We've made some good progress. No harm in asking politely. True. Oh my gosh, I almost just turned off my computer with my foot. I was stretching my leg and I almost turned it off at the wall. That would have been pretty bad. Oh, people that don't know, I've been having some really concerning PC issues. I was gonna get my dad to check them today, but he can't. So I'm just stuck with them. Hopefully it's nothing bad. Hopefully it's nothing drastic or terrible or catastrophic. But it's something that I'm a bit wary about, and I'm just letting you guys know in case anything devolves from that. PC issues, oh dang. I know, and my PC don't even get, it's not even a year old. My PC's not even a year old and I'm already having what I'd consider borderline catastrophic issues, so. What are they? It's mostly, sometimes it will randomly, everything will go black and all my applications will crash. Yeah, for like a couple of seconds, everything will go black, my applications will crash, and I have to reopen everything, whatever. That's just something that I could deal with if it was just that. But there's also times where my screen starts glitching out like crazy. And it starts glitching out in a way where I can't see anything, and the only way that I can fix it is by restarting my entire PC. Like hard resetting. GPU? Oh, it's GPU issue? Okay, thank you. I'll see if I can fix it. Oh no, like I said, this is only not even a year old. I'll be really, really freaking upset if I have to buy a new GPU. Or RAM. I see. Holy moly, that's not good. Just in case, check the cooler to make sure it's properly working. Gotcha. Will do. I'm just worried about it, man. I'm not really good with computers. So, it's not something that I would be super comfortable diagnosing myself. I could help you by the price in a month or two, please. It's okay. It's okay. Like I said, it's manageable for now. If it ever happens during stream though, that's when the issue will be. Luckily, it only seems to happen once in a while, but when it does, it means I have to shut down everything. And like I said, if it happens during a stream, then the stream will be over. That'll be it. Stream gone. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just worried, I guess. Which I hope is understandable from what the things I'm describing. It's kind of scary. Is it making weird noises? Nope, not at all. No weird noises, no nothing. Even when it happens, there are no weird noises that happen whatsoever. It's literally just everything goes kaput. You're used to steampunk tech, we get it. Exactly. I'm not hip with the times. I'm not cool with the kids, you know? I'm trying to keep up, but my old legs can't take me so fast. Update drivers and BIOS even. I will. I might, like I said, I might get my dad to look at it and see if he can find an issue with it. And yeah. Sorry, I'm like blanking. I'm like I'm kind of spacing out right now. Oof. I feel a bit oof, you know, like oof. Oh my gosh, I'm so lightheaded all of a sudden. Maybe I need to update my driver, update my RAM, update my GPU. Take it easy, love. Have you been hydrating? I have. Today I have been. Maybe it's my body going into shock because I actually hydrated. That'd be pretty funny. Oops. You always love to be here for us. Please let me know if we can be there for you too. I adore you. That's very, very sweet of you. Thank you. And I appreciate it. big yawn. I'm sure you guys can tell how tired I am, which is why I'm very, very much looking forward to just crashing after this stream. It's one of those things, like, I don't want to leave you guys, but at the same time, I feel like if I try to stream longer than what I have planned in my mind, I may okay, I've slept on stream before. I've fallen asleep accidentally on stream before. And I have said things that I had no idea that I was saying. I have said things that I had absolutely no idea that I was saying. And I don't want to get into a situation where I accidentally doze off on stream again. And I accidentally talk about anything that I'm not supposed to talk about. Or say my address or something like that, you know? Because it's happened before where I've talked about things. I was like, what? I didn't choose to say that. And it's really freaky. It's really freaky. So I really hope I don't get in that situation again. Silly Mia, you're not a robot like Rixie. I wish I was sometimes, because then I could just, like, software reboot, you know? Software update. Factory reset. I wish I could be a robot sometimes. But only sometimes. Being a human's pretty cool, I must admit. But it'd be nice to be a robot. You fallen asleep on stream and sleep talks? Should I be curious to know when that was? Oh, good while ago. A good while ago. And I think the VOD is lost to the sands of time. Because I was like, that was too embarrassing and I don't want anyone else to see it. You guys aren't allowed to see my embarrassing moments. Big yawn. Ah, dang it. Exactly. Foiled again. No, I'm just too embarrassed. I'm too embarrassed to keep that on the internet. There are some things that happen to me that are embarrassing, and I'm like, you know what? It was funny enough. Keep it up. Sure, it was embarrassing, but it's funny, and and everything I do in life is for the bit. So keep it up. But there are some things that make me so genuinely mortified that it's like, I can't live with this. Obviously not that dramatic, but still. Well, yeah, but what about that time you redacted on stream? Whoa! The time I was on stream? You're making me sound like some kind of freak. I'm not a freak. I swear. My goodness. Factory reset sounds scary. Imagine one day waking up without any memory of your entire life up until now. Okay, that does sound scary. Okay, maybe not factory reset, but like a full reset, you know? I just want to go through like a full reset of just my brain. Just because. There's one that like this goes onto here, but like here, yeah, because curve is all the way up there, and then this doesn't come down until down here. Okay. We're getting somewhere. Is it a bad time to tell you I have a way to find old VODs back, even deleted ones? Yes? What? Please don't. Please don't. What's the most wild thing you've said? Maybe I want to be hooked onto humans, I want to be dominated, I want to be human, I want to be stepped on with heels. Yakuza stream. In my defense, it was really funny to say it, to give it my full gusto. And that's one of the things, like, yes, it's embarrassing, but am I going to take it down? Hell no, it was funny. And I did it for the bits. How else do you think of doing on my Nexus homework? Well, by looking at the, my old VODs channel, maybe. But it's gonna name me a Freakamore. That's not my name! That's not my name! My name is Mia Fenimore. My name is Mia Fenimore. And I'm a normal person. I'm not a freak. Why is your hair so flowy, making it so hard? No! The fact that it's flowy makes it easier because then you have unique shapes to follow. But, agree to disagree. Do it? Do what? Once I say something, it goes right out of my brain. Nice artwork. I know, right? Oh, it's very, very talented. Your name isn't Mia Fenimore, your name is Mia Pickle Master Fenimokite SMH. So true! The Fenimokite part is the most important part. Rock and Stone Brothers. Rock and Stone. My compliments to the chef. The chef of what? Me? Gotta say, the way the artist made the messy line art work so well made me envious. It's so good. Yeah, no, Kano is very, very talented. And you should totally check him out, give him a follow. Where are you? Probably over here, right? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Isn't that like the Kool-Aid guy, right? The oh yeah. We didn't have Kool-Aid in England, but I know about the Kool-Aid guy. I always wanted to have Kool-Aid. That's something, if I ever go to America, I want to have Kool-Aid. I want to have Kool-Aid. I'm making a mental note of myself. If I ever go to America, I want Kool-Aid. Lurker number 10. Shout out to Lurker number 10. Love you, Lurker number 10. What? What? Kool-Aid. I'm talking about Kool-Aid. Gonna shoot a gun? Already shot a gun. I did it for my birthday. I wanted to shoot a gun for my birthday, and I got to shoot a gun for my birthday. It was very, very fun. I didn't own a gun, though. And I don't think, even if I lived in America, I don't think I would own a gun. I should not have that much responsibility, ever. But I've shot one before. I think recreational, recreationally, recreational shooting ranges are fun. What gun? It was, I tried a few out. I've forgotten the actual specifics, but I tried, it was mostly pistols and one rifle, I believe. But I may be wrong. I'm not exactly the most reliable narrator. This is why, I don't know if I've talked about this before actually, but any important thing that happens in my life, I have to take photos for. I have to, anytime anything important happens anywhere, anytime, anywhere, I have to take photos because my memory is so terrible that it makes it so that whatchamacallit, I forget even really big and important things in my life. So making sure that I have photographs of everything is something that is very, very, very important to me. And it's something that will always be very, very, very important to me. And yeah, because I didn't think I have photos of when I went shooting. I don't really remember what guns they were. This makes me think the VGen probably me to all be one big photo shoot. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I wish I had 10% of the talent on here. I wish I did too, but you know what, Cakes? I think you do. You have an insane amount of talent. Are you kidding me? You're insanely talented. Don't put yourself down like that, my lord. You're an incredible, incredible artist. Yeah, make sure to keep physical copies and digital copies in multiple places. Exactly. But no, that's why I think if I have any sort of big, like, of any type of event in my life, I'd want photos. 100%. For anything. Literally anything that's important to me, I'd want photos. Just because my memory is kind of shoddy. Coming up on an hour. I think we're doing pretty damn good. I think we're doing really damn good. I can probably guess the guns. I'd be very surprised if you could guess the guns I shot many years ago. Just by me saying I think it was a pistol. Do you own a camera to use your phone? I just use my phone. I can't afford a big camera, nor would I think that probably wouldn't be a sensible decision for me to do. I'm not really a photographer myself. Glock 17 is probably one of them. Beretta 92 is another popular one. I see, I see. Yeah, I don't really know too much about guns, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not really a connoisseur. Sorry, I'm really tired. Oh my goodness. Every now and again, I'll go quiet for a little bit, and my brain kicks in, and it makes me realize how truly tired I am. Oh my gosh. I don't know why. All I did was go on a walk today. It wasn't that crazy. I just went on a walk. Hey, it's cool, Mia. It's not cool. I enjoyed the walk. I did. I really, really did. Very, very nice walk. Also, my phone's low power. No, please don't die on me. If my phone dies before we finish this puzzle, I'm going to be very put out. No, I'm going to be very sad. Hopefully my webcam can make it. A gunnosaur, if you will. Oh, that's good. If they don't use that term already, they should. Oh yes, I'm a gunnosaur. Indubitably. Ah yes, indubitably. Splendid, splendid. And Everyone go fast and making good bed. No. Go slow so that I can stay here for longer. Well, UK and it was years ago, so I'm thinking it was CZ for some reason. I see. I popped into Miss Mia turns into a gentleman. Hi, Linz. It's lovely to have you in here. Hello. And yes, blue. Yours. It's fun. Oops, 22 minutes behind Splishy. How did that happen? So Mia's thoughts are like that one water pipe in my basement. Sometimes empty, sometimes rushing non-stop. Exactly. I think that is the perfect analogy. Sometimes my thoughts are going at 1,000,000 miles an hour, and sometimes there aren't any. Sometimes there just aren't any. Where are they? I don't know. They're just not there. Wherever they are, they're not there. There. I need to do a tighter bun. Hair's getting in my face. Good day, everyone. Hello, Foo. Lovely to have you in here. Lovely to have you in here. Hope you're having a wonderful day today. We got recruited by the Kingsman organization, hence the gentleman vibes. Oh, naturally. I mean, no. No. Nuh-uh. Finally home. How are y'all doing? Well, welcome home. Lovely to have you back. And, well, I'm doing pretty good. And by the fact that not everyone has given up on the jigsaw puzzle makes me think that everyone else is doing all right, at least. Either that or this is one big cry for help. I'm not exactly certain just yet. The jury's still out on that one. Hopefully you guys are doing okay. And it isn't just one big cry for help. Please. The puzzle's going so well. It is. It is. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I believe in us. I believe in us and the power of friendship. These puzzles always make me dangerously lock in. Me too. That's the issue that I have is whenever I do a jigsaw puzzle, I always end up locking in too hard and losing track of time. Like, I have multiple times puzzled very, very late into the night, even when I wasn't planning on doing so. I have had moments where I've literally done jigsaw puzzles until I saw the sunrise. And I didn't realise because I was too locked in that I didn't even clock that the time was changing. Whenever I do jigsaw puzzles, in my mind, I'm like, I'm the only person in this world. It's just me and the puzzle. I go into my state of my true state of peacefulness. And I forget about every other worldly being. And it's just me and my puzzle. But yeah, that does lead to some issues sometimes. A real Zen state? Exactly. I give myself over to the puzzle. And I let it be. But hey, I've gotten better at being able to stay conscious while doing puzzles. And being able to, you know, realize, oh, I've been puzzling for way too long. I should probably stop. I feel like I'm good at figuring out my limits. Sometimes. Maybe. Don't ask me the same question in a couple of weeks' time, though. Everyone's moving so fast. Oh my gosh, I'm so proud of you guys. My little worker bees. Okay, we're gonna be just on the background soon, which is gonna be, oh, so much fun, I'm sure. I'm sure you guys are really looking forward to that one. Oh yeah, oh god. Moving on to the backgrounds. God, I have yet to look in on anything this week. God, is your something to fix that? You go! You go, Foo! I believe! I need only one piece that is fully yellow, but one grey pixel in the bottom right corner. I believe in you. There we go. Peace there. Okay, start time. God, this is... I'm so sorry. Like I said, I tried to make the backgrounds easier. How much easier? It's debatable. But I tried to make it easier. to an extent. You guys would be complaining if I didn't make it easier. So, you can count your lucky stars, like the stars of the jigsaw puzzle, that I made it this way. Hi, Colour Man. Hello, hello. Okay, we got this. Time to lock in. That was my locking in sound. Do you guys like it? You have to say yes legally. I understand why you guys hate doing single colour jigsaw puzzles now. I may understand. It was very nice. It was very nice I could see it in a game. Wait, we'll see what in a game? Huh? Your lock-in sounds on the point. Okay, yeah. I could totally be like a sound effects artist. But instead of being like the person that makes sound effects sound good, I just make all the sound effects myself. I'm making myself laugh now. God, I think I'm the funniest person alive sometimes. I'm really not though. Why is it like this? Because I don't know. I'm sorry. I didn't want to. I didn't know how to make it easier while still being able to use this jigsaw puzzle. I didn't know. I didn't know what to do. I'm sorry. No. Yes. I believe. I believe I can fly. No, I believe so hard. I believe so hard in this. Everyone lock in. Everyone else do your lock-in sounds. You can't have mine though. It's mine. I'm looking for a yellow with a bit more dark yellow on it, and then light yellow. Let me know if you find it. There's quite a few like that, but I appreciate the effort looking. Is that this? Yes. Actually, I like the art piece of the stars in the background significantly better than the images without them. Adds to a bit of whimsy. I'm glad you enjoy them. I honestly, I prefer the original because it was the artist's intention. But I think what I've done has made it easier for a jigsaw puzzle. For sure. Wait, there are different colors? What do you mean? What do you mean? Wait. Oh. You can't see the different colors? Are you colorblind? Or do you just have like really low brightness? What is happening? Go talk to a doctor. Go talk to a doctor if you haven't already. Yes, there are different colors. What? When I'm in a fairy competition, my opponent is Mia Fenimore. I'm not a fairy! What the hell? I'm not a fairy. I very easily could have been one. I almost fell down the rabbit hole. But I'm not a fairy. If I was a fairy, I'd admit it. But I ain't. If I was a fairy, though, I wonder what my persona would be. I don't know. Oh, I said funny, did it say fairy? Okay, my eyes are just messing up then. I think I saw the little cat is above. So that's it funny, not the other thing. Okay, whatever. Whatever. I really am tired then, my lord. Sorry for the fairy rant. What a self-report! No! I saw like the little cat emojis and like I thought... I'm sorry. I'm not a fairy though. I'm not, I swear. I do wonder what my persona would be. Like what animal I'd be, you know? Are there any professional fairies that I could consult? But are you in a funny competition with Miss Mia Fenimore? You think I'm funny? You think I'm funny? There's no colour in me. There is colour! What do you mean? Look at this! That's a different colour! Perhaps a duck or a swan? I've never had... I'm not really seeing any like bird fairies. That'd be cool. I feel like I'm not posh enough for a swan. You know, a swan is like elegant and posh. I feel like I'm not that posh, you know? I feel like I'm not posh enough. I feel like the other swans would bully me. Can you pronounce this? I don't know what you're trying to make me say. What are you trying to make me say? If you guys can't see colour, I have something very, very sad to tell you. I think you can be elegant if you want to be. Thank you. I appreciate it. I just don't think I'm super duper elegant. You know? Oh, is I love you in Chinese? Oh, wo ai ni? Like that? That's such a cute way of saying it. Wo ai ni. I know Chinese though relies a lot on pronunciation and emphasis. And I don't know where the emphasis is then, so I'm probably saying something really wrong. I die, thank you forever. No! No! Oh, sorry. No, don't die! Come back, please! I'm not trying to kill my viewers off, please. I like having you guys around. You make me feel less crazy. I was just trying to find out where this goes. Maybe it could be the star like here. Like here-ish. Maybe. If somebody ever wants to make you speak Indonesian, never say that word. It's a naughty word. Okay. Gotcha. I really shouldn't just say random words in different languages and then hope that it's nothing bad. I think I'm too trusting. I'm too trusting sometimes. And I don't want to get accidentally cancelled. Hi, Romeo. Your pronunciation is so good. Don't mock me. Mock my pain. Life is pain. Anyone who tells you otherwise is lying or was it trying to say something? I've forgotten the exact quote. I'm a failure. I need to rewatch The Princess Bride again. Behind you. What? Gah? Hi, Stu. Hi. Also, let me take this away. I don't know if this is in the right place at all. Okay. I'm not locked in. I'm locked out. I'm locked out. I'm the exact opposite of locked in. Okay, I'm looking for the pieces that will attach to that. So points going whoop, you know, whoop. Yeah. I know what I'm talking about. Points going whoop. Euro points going whoop. Where? Bring it back. Bring it back. Bring it back. Cypher, please. Cypher. Thank you. Yay, thank you. I was ready to throw hands over that piece. Oh, I was ready. Oh gosh, my phone is dying at an alarming rate. You never answered me. How's your P Club? Oh, I'm sorry. My P Club went well. Except for my PC dying halfway through. It went really well. Greetings, lady. Greetings. Big stretch. Maybe I can see if... Wait, let me try to plug my phone in while it's the way it is right now. Boink. Huh? Oh, that looks good. P Club was so fun. I'm glad you thought so. I totally want to get back with the hooligans. They were great. I know Bing Bong said we should do it next week, but I don't know if it's going to be next week. It's probably going to be a bit of time afterwards. But I still had a lot of fun, despite me being MIA, no pun intended, for quite a bit of it. I had a lot of fun, and I like Peek a lot. I want to achievement hunt it. I might do some achievement hunting off stream, so you don't have to see me grind out everything. But I think there's definitely some fun achievements to complete on stream. Ooh, nice one, Flausch. I will remember this day on the 25th of the 9th, 2025. Means that I love you in Chinese. Please tell me I said nothing bad. I trust you guys to make me not say anything bad. But if you did, I will find you. And I will kill you. Look! Oh my gosh, wait, we're doing so well. We're doing so well. I was going to say we're in the final stretch, but we're not really in the final stretch. We're doing really well. We're almost in the final stretch, I'd say. with the step before the final stretch. Big yawn. Where is your point? What is your point? Oh, I found it. Ignore me. Now I need to find your point. Wait, was there a point like downwards over here, right? Oh, my memory is so good! We keep secrets here. Nope, no secrets here. I tell you guys everything. Anything and everything. I'm an open book. Which is probably not the smartest thing to do, but hey! I'm terrible at keeping secrets. So I can't. Instead, you guys get to hear about everything. Women are scary. Sometimes. I hope I'm not too scary. I hope I'm not scary. I try to be not scary. But I also understand if you feel like I am. Because I'm a girl. I'll try not to be though in the future. What are your credit card numbers, including the 3 funny ones in the back? I don't remember. And that's the truth. So what's the second puzzle for today? There isn't one. And that's the truth. You're a what? What did I say? What did I say? Oh god. Every time anyone says that, I'm like, oh gosh, did I say something like wildly offensive by accident? What did I do? What did I do? YouTuber is a woman? Oh, I'm a woman. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I hid it from you guys for so long. I hope you can still love and accept me for who I am, though. That being a woman. Don't cry, please. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I never meant to mislead you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know if I can forgive that. No. Please. It's not my fault. Oh, okay. No, I mean, if we keep it there within the family, no other chapter festival confirmed. Wait, we keep it there within the family. Oh, well, like, keep it in the family. Yeah, we can keep little secrets if it means that if I accidentally say something, yeah. There are certain things where it's like, oh, if I ever say something bad in a different language, we can be like, oh, well, I'm sorry, I didn't know, and then we can move past. We can do stuff like that. We're not gonna keep big old secrets. Who is pregnant with me? I'm not. What? I'm not pregnant, and that's the truth. My lord. Where's the crucifix? I don't have one. I'm sorry. I don't have a crucifix. The ghost hunted earlier and broke it. Ba-da-bum. Poink. Of course she is. Would I knowingly spread misinformation about my Kamiyoshi? I'm not! Oh my lord! You guys been saying I'm pregnant for 10 months. Actually, it's been about 10 months now. I'm a bit overdue if I was, okay? Goodness me. I don't even know where this joke started. I don't even know how this joke started. I want to go back through my VODs because I know it started on YouTube. It didn't start on Analive. I know it starts on YouTube. I want to go back through my VODs. And I want to see who freaking started this. And whoever it is getting exiled from the community. No, I'm joking. I bet it's somebody who, like, isn't even, like, a mechanic anymore. Or somebody who doesn't really frequent streams anymore. I think it's almost certainly that case. And I think that's very funny. She's not telling the truth. If it had been 10 months, then the baby would have been born already, so she wouldn't be pregnant anymore. Oh my gosh, I don't have a child! What else do you need me to say? Please. I'm trying to speedrun this puzzle so you guys... I'm trying to speedrun this puzzle so you guys can't keep saying that. My lord! Lordy dolly. Sus. Whatever. I'm giving up. I feel like it'd be difficult to hide like a whole ass baby, you know? Those things are loud! Those things are loud! I feel like it would be a very, very difficult thing for me to hide if that was the truth. What the hell? I'm trying to find out where this piece goes. Where do you go? Oh, here? Oh, I'm dumb. Mods, impregnate salty boy. That's what I'm gonna do. Instead of banging, mods, impreg this man. Okay, this is the final stretch. We are in the final stretch. It's the final countdown. The final countdown. Did you guys like my rendition? Through it with my sore throat and all. It was beautiful, I know. You didn't have to tell me. But you totally should anyways. You should admit that was beautiful. Okay, final stretch time. Lock in. Look the frickin' soldier! I think somebody has the top of my piece. Because I'm looking for the unique piece shape. You. Yes. Oh, I'm so freaking smart. Yes! It's the mental breakdown. That's my kazoo impression. Yeah. I have a kazoo. Well, I had a kazoo, but I broke it. Because, like, I accidentally inhaled with it in my mouth and I, like, sucked out the filter. I sucked out the filter. Oh my gosh. Go, 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 go. Oop, oop. Yes. We did it. We did it. Let's see. Oh my gosh, Flash, look at you. Well, thank you to everybody that joined in. Thank you to Flausch Fam. Thank you to IR. Thank you to Kex. Thank you to Icebox. Thank you to Joker. Thank you to Salt. Thank you to 13. Thank you to Cypher. Thank you for Lazy91. Thank you for Lurker number 10. Thank you to Super Soul Spark. Thank you to Demonic Piggy. And thank you for Seaface. Thank you, thank you. I did better on the background than your face. That's pretty funny. Let's have a look at the replay. Let's have a look at the replay. Can we see that? Yeah, we can see that. Boink. Okay. So got the border pretty quick. Goggles first, then the... Oh my gosh, the face came together so quick. Look at that. Bam. Immediately. Yeah, not surprisingly that the backgrounds took over half the time. But hey, An hour and a half for this? I'm not too upset about that. I'm not too upset at all. Thank you for me. Of course. Thank you for joining me. I've had an absolute blast today. Thank you, thank you. Me and Flash did some insane teamwork. Oh, hell yeah. Look at you guys. Also, hello, positivity, romantic, amazing person, heart of gold. Not to mention beautiful soul who deserves happiness. Have a wonderful day. I've taken it upon myself to spread good feels. You're one of my victims. Or one of my lucky victims. Why, thank you, Felix. I appreciate it. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day too and have a lovely rest of your life. You can't be mad at us. We are cute. You're right. I can try really hard. This is me trying really hard. Okay, I'm gonna focus. I'm gonna try to be mad at you guys. No. Can't do it. Can't do it. Now every time I hear this BGM, I think of the bouncing seal. Well, do you hear this BGM a lot? Are other people out there using this BGM? It was a nice time, I'm glad. Please, another puzzle me and not today. Not today. I've really been out of it today. And I really think that if I keep streaming, I'm going to put myself in a terrible mood. Because I've gotten to the point where I'm so tired. You know when, like, late at night sometimes, when it's really late and you start getting, like, really, like, bad thoughts. And you start overthinking your life. I'm kind of getting that right now. So I think I need to go lay down, try to sleep at the ripe time of 8 PM. Take care of yourself, Mia. You take care of yourself too, Lunk, okay? It's the vibe of the seal. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. See you later, Mia. Go get some rest, of course, of course. You're awesome, Mia. Didn't let your brain be mean to you. I'm sorry. It's mean to me sometimes. Have a nice rest. Thanks for puzzles today. Of course, of course. I'm glad you guys enjoyed them because obviously I love doing jigsaw puzzles. That's just who I am. That's what I do. But the fact that you guys love them too makes me so happy. Like, genuinely. You guys have no idea how happy it makes me that you guys actually enjoy doing jigsaw puzzles as well. Like, seriously. It's incredible. And I really couldn't be happier. There's a few things I actually need to do for my stream. Apparently, I've got my resolution set wrong, so I need to go do that. I love harder and harder puzzles as of late. Well, you've come to the right place. I had fun with that N17 King stream. Of course, of course, of course. I'll stick around for a little bit and do a bit of chatting. But no, hope you guys have fun. I might grab my drink in a second. Don't let the bed bugs bite. I pray I don't have bed bugs, my lord. If anyone's ever dealt with bed bugs before, you know they're an absolute menace. Once you have bed bugs, you're not getting rid of them. Luckily, I've never had bed bugs, touch wood, but one time I did stay in a hotel where my bed had bed bugs. It was either my bed had bed bugs or I was allergic to, like, the mattress or something. Because I was staying there to because I was going to see a concert that was a bit out of my way. So I went to stay in a I will say it was pretty cheap. In this pretty cheap hotel. And when I got in my bed and I woke up in the morning and there were like little bumps, little tiny itchy bumps all over the underside of my body because I sleep on my back. So it was all over the underside of my legs, like everywhere. It was terrible, I tell you. And I think I can only assume they were bed bug bites. But like I said, maybe I was just really allergic to their mattress. But the good thing about it is that I never actually paid for that stay. So it was all good in the end. Because at the time, I didn't have a debit card or a credit card or anything like that. And I only worked in cash. So I was planning on getting there and paying with cash because on the place, I booked it on booking.com, on there, it said that I could. However, when I got there, there was no reception. I was like, huh, that's weird. And then they were like, hey, you haven't paid. And I was like, on booking.com, it said that I could pay in cash. I was like, no, we didn't have a reception. So what? I don't have a card. So they ended up trying to charge me, which obviously didn't work because I didn't have money on there. And then they stopped. I was able to link the bank account that I did have, and I linked it, And they never tried again. I was like, what? But I linked it for you. So they could have taken my money for any, like, of course. And I mean, they still could take my money. They could still take my money. If they decided randomly, all these years later, to suddenly just charge me, then they could. Because my card's probably still on file. But they tried once and then gave up. But yeah. Evil meaning, crashing for free, I love it. Hey, if it was a nice stay, I would have gone out of my way to make sure they got paid. But it wasn't, so I was like, hey, if they try to charge me, they'll get their money because I put the money in my account. But I'm not going to mention it. I'm just not going to mention anything. And they never tried, so I was like, okay, well, guess you don't want it that much. Also, bedbugs, free midnight snacks? No! Gross, gross, gross. No, not free midnight snacks, my lord. Thanks. Still a fun hangout the first day of after work. Thanks, of course, Sumo. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you get many more days off of work after this. Get many more days off of work. Big stretch. How funny it would be if I drew out something with the most horrendous patterned backgrounds you could use for future puzzles to make it as difficult as possible. I would love that. I would absolutely love that. I was sleeping in a new position working out for you. Hope you're getting more nightmares. I realized that I'm not really able to sleep. I can sleep on my side sometimes and I haven't been getting nightmares. But I find myself that whenever I'm super duper tired near the end of the day, I'm not remembering to do that. So I've just been dozing off whenever I doze off. And yeah, that's what I've been doing. But I haven't had any nightmares since the one I told you guys about. So, yeah. Oh my gosh, how long did you spend that puzzle thing for like an hour past? We spent an hour and a half on that puzzle. How crazy is that? Oh god, I fear that if you use the Pokemon art I did last week for puzzle, all that white space, I saw that. I saw that and I was thinking about it. Oh, I was thinking about it. Well, as long as nightmare stops, I'm happy. I'm glad. I'm glad they have, because like I said, they haven't. I doubt they'll stop fully, because I've been suffering with nightmares for quite a long time in my life. But they've gotten to a point where they're manageable, and on the days where they're not manageable, I just take it slow, you know. There used to be bed bugs in my room, but my mum thought those bite marks were just dry skin, so she put sheep oil on me for a month. And I was itchy for a month. Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, the reason you don't want bed bugs is because once you have them, they are pretty much impossible to get rid of. They are one of the most resilient little creatures. And the worst part about it is that they just keep multiplying. And they're so difficult to get a hold of. But I'm very glad I didn't have bedbugs touch woods. Throw all your bed sheets in the laundry. If you think that's gonna help, you got another thing coming. You gotta wash everything you own multiple times. Your clothes, your sheets, your carpets, your everything. They will get somewhere, and if you just leave one left, or like two left, you're screwed. Did you know about 90% of people suffer from nightmares once a week? This implies the other 10% enjoys nightmares? No, that implies the other 10% are making the nightmares. Little breaks. Stop giving me nightmares. They're terrible. They're terrible, terrible, terrible. I enjoy nightmares and I want more, but I never have them. Take mine, because mine are genuinely mine are genuinely like almost scarring. I've gotten to a point where sometimes I've had to, like, I've had like breakdowns over the nightmares I have, and I've had to talk to people about them, and it's really rough. But hey, I've gotten better at coping with them. I've gotten to a point where I don't really have them that often, and it's pretty cool, pretty gnarly, dude. Eventually we found a huge nest with a bedbug in it, which is made with a giant Christmas sock. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that's terrifying to think about. Oh my gosh. Ugh. Oh, it's literally making me itchy think about it. Oh, that's horrible. Horrible. May I ask what yours are about? Mine are mostly about school flashbacks. My nightmares when I have them are mostly about terrible things happening to my friends and family. Maybe gets nightmares about bedbugs? No. Unfortunately, it's more existential than that, unfortunately. Sorry. Nightmares are so much fun to see what my brain can kick up in horror. No, it's terrifying. Wait. Do you have a profession outside of streaming? Just curious if you do need to know what profession. I mean, I'm a mechanic. I'm a mechanic. Are we going to bed? It's past 12 AM. Good night, guys. Oh, no worries, dude. Night. Sleep well. No, I sometimes have flashback nightmares, but the most part is usually the most convoluted, absolute batshit insane situations that involves people I love being in perilous situations. But hey, it's one of those things that I've had for so long that I've slowly started to deal with it, but it's still difficult. Ever caught yourself dreaming or in a nightmare? No, never. I know some people can. I haven't been able to though. I wish I could lucid dream, because then I could fix my nightmares. I could fix them. But oh well. It's off topic, but how would Mia react if you bumped into... Wait, how would Mia react if you bumped into Beeakery IRL and got recognized? I have, actually. I have met a Beeakery IRL, but they didn't recognize me. I have met a Beeakery IRL and they didn't recognize me. The last question, how did you manage with careers? With a lot of trying. How did you know they were Beeakery? Because I was meeting up with... Is that the end of the stream? Yeah, we're just probably closing up for the night. But no, I was at one of my friend's parties. It was her birthday. If you heard me talk about Maria, it was at Maria's. And there was a mutual friend that we had. Like, it was somebody that I went to school with a while ago, but someone I didn't really keep in touch with. Anyways, we were talking with everyone. There was a bunch of us talking about what stuff we were into, and we got on stuff with YouTube. And like, what YouTube we like? I was like, oh yeah, I watch VGen. So, oh no way, what VGens do you watch? And they brought up their phone and they started scrolling through their subscriptions list. And lo and behold, right there in their subscriptions list, I see little old me. I see little old me. I actually see the waiting room for the stream of that morning that I missed because I slept in. You stream on YouTube too? I do. It was very, very entertaining. And I brought Maria over because Maria knows about this. And I was like, hey, Maria, come look at this real quick. And I was like, okay, scroll through your phone again. And they scrolled through their phone. And I was like, huh, that's really interesting. All I had to do was I put my hair up in a bun. And I did my little outro. I'm like, oh my god! It was really cool. It was really cool, you know. I guess I do just look really different with my hair down. But they got you smiling heart. It was genuinely one of the most rewarding moments of my streaming career. I'm actually turning them off for a while, but recently nightmares have been landing randomly. That is exactly the situation I'm in right now. I've managed to go without nightmares for so long. So long. And now suddenly they've just come back, randomly. Is it just a season for nightmares? I don't know. That Mia is a spy! Did they tell you tell you their Beeakery name? They didn't. Wait. They could be any one of us. They could be you. It could be me. It could even be... Man, I should have asked. Why didn't I ask? Oh well. Anyways, what I'm going to do is I'm going to end the stream for now. Thank you all so much for joining me today. I've had an absolute blast. Whether you're new or returning, whether you're chatting or lurking, whether you joined in the puzzle or just watched, I really appreciate you guys all the same. Thank you, and I cannot wait until... Oh god, I was going to say I can't wait until we stream our stream tomorrow, but tomorrow is reacting to my debut. Oh god. And she doesn't know. Shut up! No, you're gonna make me paranoid. The stream? No. There is no stream tomorrow. There is no War in Ba Sing Se. And no, thank you so much for joining me today. I've had an absolute blast. And yeah, I hope you have enjoyed yourself. I'm gonna go raid into somebody. Who we raid into? Let's raid into Tomo. Let's raid into Tomo. If you're part of the raid, make sure to put in the raid message if you want. You don't have to, obviously. I can't force you to. But if you want it, you can put in the little raid message. And yeah, thanks so much for joining me. I've had a blast. But from me, it's good morning. Oh, well, I'm not sure I'm going to say goodbye. From me, it's good morning. And in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Bye, everyone!